Enyoma bembi sa na oba ana obema bi tumi nam so edinya obi. I'm talking about good sex.
Yes, good sex doesn't keep a man.
Someone pay me the jam. I don't know what that me. Would the mommy be and I would the come up on me. Mommy this what that me. Someone pay me the jam. Mommy go. No before fraud that me. Who jam me on one crummy? Yeah, baby girl making no try me. Yeah, no try. I never thought I was gonna be on this wave, cause I was ready to take a couple things to my grave. First off, let me clap for you, baby, you brave, but you can't pick and choose what you say. Please behave.
Viewers, you've seen it all. The studio has been very hot. We just did a little warm up. I don't know if you are going to judge us who is the best dancer among us. I think it's me, or it's Sickest, or Slay Mama. Which of us? Anyways, we would want to hear that later. But let me move straight into our article for today. And then in our article, I read. So please, you pay attention to me whilst I read and then we discuss. One of our viewers sent in this problem and seeking our opinion. In the letter, our viewer stated that he works as a delivery man and he got an order to deliver some items to a customer in a hotel. His job is to verify the content of the delivery before he delivers it to the client. Condom postino pills he received from a pharmacy to be delivered to a room in one of the renowned hotels in Accra. When he got to the room number of the hotel, he patiently knocked on the door to deliver the items, only to find out that his engaged wife was the recipient of the items when the door opened. As his job, he said no word, had her sign the receipt for delivery, delivered items and left the premises. Do you think he did the right thing by not uttering a word to his wife to be? That is, our article is talking about a man who works as a delivery person, and then he has met this lady. They are engaged, but they are not married yet. So he just received some items, but before he could deliver the items to the person, he has to see what is in for security safety. So he has to see what is in. He realized it was condoms and then postino pills. Here is the case. He got to the hotel room. He has to deliver the items. Since he didn't know who it was, he got the number. He patiently knocked, and who was coming to receive these items was the engaged wife. He didn't say anything because of courtesy and manners. He just allowed the engaged wife to sign, and then he just delivered it to her and then left. He's asking us, what should he do? Should he break up with the lady, or should the wedding continue since they are already engaged?
In this case, I don't really know what to say, but if I were to be the man, I wouldn't continue.
Okay.
Yes, in a sense that maybe that's the work the lady has been doing since before they met, but there's no way the lady could have disclosed to him. Yes, so what if the man forgives her right now and then continue with the marriage, and then the lady also still does that? How is the marriage going to be?
Okay, but don't you think if the man should give the lady another chance for the lady to even express herself, being it in the aspect that even if this is the work I do, well, I have come to know that this is the work you do. I love you, so I am talking to you to change. Don't you think if the lady truly loves the man, she's going to change?
That sometimes we need to learn from people's experience. You have seen that this is what somebody is doing, but to you, you think you can change the person. It's not always like that. It's not always easy like that to change someone when you get married. So the fact that you have seen that, oh, this is what the person is doing, there's no way when you get married to that person, the person will change.
Is there not a probability of change in one's life?
There is, but sometimes some people are adamant to change.
Okay.
There's no way the person can desist from whatever he or she is doing. So when you get married to that person, it will be worse. That particular problem will be creating confusion every day. So it's better you just end it there, then you go your separate ways.
Okay, I've not left you guys out. Now, I also want to know your opinion on that.
So, thank you for the opportunity. The man, I will see him as one of the most bravest men in this world.
Oh, clap for him now. He deserves an applause.
For not uttering a word and for not taking any action against the would-be wife. So, I salute the man for having that kind of patience. And I think if I am the man, or if I were to be the man, or if I'm the victim of this incident, I don't think I can go ahead in that relationship anymore. Yes, that will be the end of the relationship, because I can't marry a harlot. Or I can't marry somebody who is not faithful. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll terminate the relationship right from there.
Stickers.
Well, thanks very much for the question. If I'm to be in the man's shoes, I think I would rather ask the lady about it first. To know what really went on. Maybe it might be her first time. It might also be that it's something she has been doing for the past years or for a while. So I think I would love to ask her first, to at least to listen to what she has to tell me. If it's okay with me, fine, for me to forgive her and move on with her, because if I truly love her, I think I can move on. So I would first listen to her. If it sounds well and I'm ready to move on with her, fine. If I'm not, like they said, then there we go.
Okay, I've heard all what you've said. Let's look at it from this angle. What if the lady was the one who received the parcel, but meanwhile the parcel is not for her? Yes, I am with you girls. You are my friend. We are in a hotel room. There's a parcel. Maybe it was coming to Sika. But meanwhile, when the lady was calling Sika, she wasn't getting through Sika. So she said, let me call Bella, since I know she's Sika's friend. I received the call. Okay, then transfer it to my name. The parcel was directed to me. What if it wasn't my parcel?
It will be very difficult on the man's part to believe it. Honestly, we are all humans and sometimes we take certain things so deep. Yes. So in this case, whether it was meant for the lady or it wasn't meant for the lady, the whole thing is, everything was obvious to the man at that particular moment. So I don't think the man will be able to listen to this kind of explanation that, oh, the parcel wasn't meant for me, it was for my friend, and blah 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 blah. You see, yeah. So I don't think so.
So don't you think that if he is not able to listen to the lady, that maybe I don't need any explanation, I can't marry you, and later he finds out that the decision he took was wrong?
On the man's part.
Yes, that the parcel wasn't for the lady. He has just ended the relationship and now the lady is gone. But later, maybe a month, 1 year, he finds out that no, the parcel I received to go and deliver to this hotel room, it was the lady I loved who received it, but the parcel wasn't hers. Mike, you're a man here, so can you help?
Well, I think the article, if it was definitely a man that He was waiting the hotel room.
He didn't state that, so we can't.
But he was directed to that particular room.
Yes.
So there's nothing like explanation to be given.
No, what if that room there were only ladies there? Because the article that came in didn't also state that the lady was with a man.
This scenario is depicting that the lady is there, maybe somebody has booked it. Fine.
Yes.
The man's home wasn't stated in the article, but the lady was in the room already. So automatically it is perceived that
she might be waiting for
exactly
a man.
So what if she's not waiting for a man, but they are there, they are girls there, and maybe the person is not even hurt?
As for me, so far as I have encountered that incident, I don't think
difficult for the man
there will be no amount of words to
right.
convince me to rescind my decision to be with that particular lady.
Okay.
I'll conclude.
You have concluded.
Once and for all, yes.
Okay. But don't you think that if you truly love somebody whom you have been able to engage, introduce her to parents that this is the person I want to go down with, don't you think she deserves, even if the person was meant to be hurt, she still deserves a second chance?
Well, in all spheres of life, we may deserve a second chance, as you are saying. So it all depends on the man. In this case, it depends on a man who really or truly loves a woman. Whether you were in quotes a harlot, he doesn't mind. So he will go ahead and then marry the lady. Maybe through that, the lady can change. Or she can decide to also continue with her life, that same life, and that will maybe bring the marriage to an end or whatever. So in this case, much depends on the man. That is a man who truly loves the woman. But if the love is just shallow like that, the man will stand on this very issue and then call up the marriage.
Let me add something small to this. I think what you said is right, but it also depends on the lady too. How sorry the lady will be.
Okay.
And how she's going to apologize. How she's going to make things or even make the man change his mind. Maybe I'm sorry. It's never going to happen again. She would even let people, let's assume, because she's engaged, she can even invite her mom or any relative here to plead on her behalf here. So I think with that, the guy might change his mind to go ahead and marry. So it depends on how sorry the lady would be. Yeah.
Okay, so as I said earlier on, for me, I don't think I can go on with that relationship anymore. Yeah, so with that, I can't continue anymore. There's no second chance or whatever.
Viewers, we just discussed somebody's article, someone who has always been following us on Girlz Talk. We just brought his article in and then we read. I want to know your comment on this issue. He really needs our help. So please don't forget to write your comments for me and then I'll read them. What I want the man to know is the ball is in his court. He can decide whether to be with her or not. Love conquers everything, and in the Bible it tells us love doesn't keep record of faults. So if you really love her, then you have to move on with her and just talk to her to change her mind. I love you so much. If you have any problem you want to share with someone but you don't have anybody, you can bring it here. Or if you have any problem you want to share with me too, you can call me or WhatsApp me on 0242058016, and we are glad and then privileged to have you. So we would open our ears to listen to whatever you want to say. We love you so much. Just keep the day going. Put yourself together and be safe. I love you all. Bye. Enyoma bembi sa na oba ana obema bi tumi nam so edinya obi. I'm talking about good sex.
Yes, good sex doesn't keep a man.